I often get messages and dreams from my angels, and often those messages are for other people. And so I'm always relaying to other people, "Oh, I had a dream this morning about you, and here's what it was," and it always has very special meaning for them. So this morning I had a dream that is for everyone and has to do with our health and how our thought patterns co-create our health. And so this morning my dream was a memory I had from many years ago when I was a child, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6. And I like to ride a bike. And I had this bike, this little yellow bike, which is very cute, but it wasn't a very good quality bike. And so I couldn't pedal the wheels well because it was too hard. So I would end up using my older sister's 10 speed when I was like small, was like way too big for me, but I could use it because it was a better quality bike. And then my mind started thinking, I started having resentful thoughts. I started thinking, how could you do that? How could you buy your child a poor quality bike and your other child a good quality bike, and of course my mind started going into this, resentment. And then I saw a red light in my breast. And I immediately made the connection. Oh, I'm making myself a victim in my mind. I'm having these resentful thoughts. I'm making a big story about, how I was victimized and whatever. And that manifested in my health. And I think that's an important message for everybody, that we co-create our health. And when we have a disease, something manifests in our body, when we become susceptible to a virus or anything, we have to look at what are our thought patterns in general. Are we telling ourselves stories over and over in our head about how someone wronged us, or how, and of course, I didn't want to share this because I love my parents and I don't have resentment against them at all. And I didn't want anyone thinking I do. I don't. I think this is just a message dream about that I need to share with you, because this is an example of my own life, of how we could harbor resentment thoughts and how it could potentially manifest in the body. So we want to be mindful that we're not creating tremendous amount of fear over something, because that could then manifest in our body. We could then become susceptible to disease or sickness or illness or whatever. And something else I wanted to tell you now, I can't think of what it was. So basically, when you're starting to have these thoughts, oh, why is this person whatever, blah blah blah, understand that will reverberate in your body tissue. And if you do that over and over again enough times, then your body might send you the message. It might manifest in the body. So we just want to be very careful about how we, I remember what I wanted to tell you. What I wanted to say was also about intuition. So now maybe you're thinking, oh, but shouldn't we be fearful of a disease or an illness or a virus that we don't know might kill us? No, because fear doesn't ever help us. Fear is never something that is in any way useful to us, unless it's in like an immediate, acute, dangerous situation. But what you do need to follow is your intuition. Your intuition will tell you if you're truly in danger or in trouble or need to do something differently. And there's a big difference between intuition and baseless fears that will not help you. So, and here's how I can explain the difference. If you're feeling terrified, if you're feeling you have anxiety, if you're having fearful thoughts, for example, if you're alone in the house and you're walking and it's dark and you're walking and you hear a noise and you're like paralyzed by fear, that's not intuition, that's fear, and that's based on who knows, scary movies you've seen or whatever. And very, very likely you're perfectly safe. There's no reason to be afraid of that. Intuition is when your intuition is trying to tell you something, you will get a really uncomfortable feeling. And it would never be something terrifying. It would never be something like so intrusive that you're like paralyzed in fear. It would never be like that. It would be very like it's your feelings. It would be an uncomfortable feeling about something, and that's something that would be to be avoided. For example, if you're concerned about um, you know, catching the virus and you don't know what to do, it will not help you to sit in fear of it. Um, if you get a feeling of discomfort around a specific situation, then uh, you should avoid that situation. That's that's useful guidance. Blind fear is not. Blind fear is just causing you to not live your life, and that's not what we're here to do. We are being helped at all times. We are being guided. We are given messages. We are given guidance, and it's in our feelings. And if you think about it, if you're fearful of something, if you think, am I really, really afraid of this? Do I really feel like my body can't handle germs or a virus or something? I don't feel that fear at all. I know that I'm perfectly healthy and I'm not afraid of a virus. And of course, I'm not advocating anybody not do anything that's mandated or whatever. Of course, do what the rules are and do what you feel is right for you. I'm just explaining that being fearful is not helpful. Um, and having faith in our body and our health is useful and helpful. And understanding how our thoughts, like I explained before, the resentful thoughts or whatever fearful thoughts can manifest in our body or can depress our immune system is powerful, because once you understand that, then you can let it go, live your life, do everything the same way. Just don't be afraid. Anyway, um, so this stream, it was from my guides for you, for everyone. I'm hoping that someone can find use out of it. Please send me your comments and let me know what you think, and have an awesome day. Bye.